Hard punish.
Pleasant.
Yeah, well, we'll see, right? The first match is going to be in Smashville, and we will head into it now.
Smashville Lucas versus Sonic. Well, let's see what happens. I don't really know what to expect, to be honest.
BP is a very... how would I put it? He knows his scenarios, and he knows what combos and what positions work in what scenarios. Very, very meticulous player indeed. I think Snook likes to read heavily and kind of judge where they're going to go. Yeah, exactly.
You have to be if you're going to play a low tier like Palutena.
I suppose, yeah.
Obsessed with the frame ditto or specific setups.
Yeah, because there isn't much.
He plays from the heart, definitely.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, at the moment, playing from the heart has put him 40% down.
He is going very aggressive. That might be exactly what he needs because, as far as I know, Lucas has a lot of quite long and disjointed hitboxes and a lot of moves, so maybe that might be able to clank with the spin dashes or the... Oh, lovely read.
Pulls out the dodge.
That's what I was talking about. Maybe the side B is what he's going to be using to cancel out, and the tether.
That's very good. The Z air is a very good way of pressuring pretty much any character as long as you use it well.
There's a lot of ZSS players using that very heavily, so maybe it does transfer over.
Any Samus player, Persil Samus, knows that Z air is what you live and die on most of the time.
It's been happening a lot with Parachute Samuses as well. I've seen a good few Parachute Samuses using the tether as well.
It's very good for Parachute Samus.
It seems quite fast.
It's fast. It also puts them into the tumble state.
Oh, right, okay.
So you can actually get power shots off it, almost guaranteed, depending on percentages.
Right.
But that's sort of what I was talking about. Lucas off the stage is a very dangerous place to be.
Yeah, especially with Sonic being his opponent. Sonic has so many options.
Even just the sheer speed, like if he's on the other side of the stage, he can still get over there by the time your PK Thunder's happening. So he's gonna have to be very careful about this sort of thing. It looks cool, and if he gets it, it'll be very cool. But he can get gimped very easily for trying to do something clever off the edge.
I often think Lucas players can play a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more field because of the extended recovery on their up B.
Yeah.
It's not a lot, but it is that little bit extra you might be able to go off and do something with.
Definitely, that little bit of distance, extra distance compared to Nessie helps. Also, the double jump actually can be very tricky. It's one of those ones that's kind of like Mewtwo. It doesn't work like a normal double jump because obviously there's a bit of delay before he actually starts rising. So that sort of thing can really throw someone off.
He's using the tether to wall him out.
Oh,
and
very
that
nice
up smash hitting below the ledge because we all know that's what up smashes are for.
Well, I think actually what happened there was because Sonic was at such a high percent, he was not invincible for very long. So pretty much anything he did off the edge there, he was probably going to get hit by it, other than just drop down and then.
The hitbox on that up smash as well is
mad.
It's gigantic.
But it's nice to see Lucas in play, actually. I don't see too many.
It is, Lucas in top 8 now. It's interesting.
Unfortunately, he is a stock down. I wouldn't actually be surprised if he goes to Palutena if this doesn't work out.
He is not doing too badly, though, I will admit. It's not a completely unwinnable matchup, especially with how vulnerable Sonic is to both projectiles and obviously his tether that, like what we've been shown, he's been walled out a good few times with it.
I would say he needs to play patient, but against Sonic, playing patient isn't necessarily the best thing.
That too,
giving Sonic a run at the map is an unfun thing to do.
Yeah.
You can really pile on the pressure.
He's really
spin dashes are just hard to do.
Oh, it's so strong. He's really fighting for lane pressure at the moment. Like he's just trying to get into the center and take control over the match because
which he really needs to do.
Absolutely.
Sonic's back air is deceptively strong.
Yeah.
If he's near the edge, it could be a death pretty soon. And obviously, we all know that forward smash is horrible.
And extremely long as well. It's the distance it covers is actually kind of surprising.
It's got all sorts of uses. Of course, it's another.
Oh,
there we go.
Beautiful
that's
clanking back air there to close out the last stock. 2 stocks up on that first match.
I mean, it was 2 stocks up, but it wasn't hugely one-sided.
It didn't seem it, no.
A few changes, he might make it work with Lucas, but I have a feeling he might change to Palutena.
We'll see now,
because he's definitely more comfortable with Palutena.
The Wiimote has moved. It has moved down towards the side of his leg. No, he's readjusting.
Snook is thinking carefully. I think the reason this is happening is he does not think Palutena does well against Sonic.
I think so. I think that's why he decided to go the Lucas pick.
I feel like it could be just that Palutena gets locked down.
Sheik, that's an interesting pick now.
I mean, Sheik's never a bad choice.
Sheik's Nuke throw game is probably one of the best still. The same could honestly be
hard by the nerf, but not that hard.
That's very true. So we'll see how this goes down. I have seen many a Sheik take down many a Sonic, but I've also seen many a Sonic take down
At this point,
Likewise.
the problem, of course, is that BP is clearly a very experienced Sonic, and
Very,
there are
yeah.
plenty of good Sheiks in Ireland for him to play against.
Indeed,
so
yeah.
If his Sheik isn't up to par, then it'll become apparent pretty quick.
We'll see. I think with Sheik's framed at it, though, he seems to know some of the combos.
Yeah.
He seems pretty
In
comfortable
the
on
fair
Sheik. Let's see how this goes now.
With Sheik, it's always like you have that good chance to just throw out moves, see what happens. And there's a good chance that something good will happen out of it.
And with Sheik having such a high ceiling in terms of skill, there's always
Yeah.
something new you can learn to actually upgrade your skill with Sheik.
And another thing is, in terms of speed, this really evens it up quite a lot. Lucas is quite a sluggish character compared to Sonic, but Sheik, she got a speed nerf, but she's still pretty zippy, which means he can fight for position better and quicker and easier.
I think if I was in his position, I would probably be trying to get more use out of needles.
Yeah,
I think that would be a better
particularly
option.
to get him out of spin dash. Just
exactly, to get him out of
check
spin
him and be
dash.
like, you can't do that for free. I'm watching.
You don't even need to fully charge. There's maybe 1 or 2 needles just to kind of get him out of that,
Definitely.
get him out of that run.
The other good thing about Sheik is notoriously quite hard to edgeguard at times.
That
Her
too,
up B
yeah.
is very tricky. If you get it wrong, you get blown up. So a lot of people are scared to actually try and challenge it.
It's looking a little bit more even than the Lucas game was now. I think
Yeah.
his confidence with Sheik seems to be a little bit higher. Lovely 50-50 there. I think it whiffed on the last hit.
Good back airs, just plucking him out of the sky.
One of Sheik's big problems now after the nerf is the ability to kill. She doesn't
course.
have as strong kill power as she did. So
He's
it's
really
going to
looking
be
for bouncing fish off the edge is always
Yeah.
the biggest one. Up,
yeah.
up smash, if you get a tipper, get a good read, that's
Up
always
airs
the one.
down smash actually got buffed as well, so that could be an option
It
now.
is an option, yeah. The big change obviously was up air got nerfed a bit.
Yeah.
It just doesn't kill as easily anymore. And that was always the big one. And of course there's always the vanish.
The vanish too,
Good
yeah.
old vanish
The
trick.
50-50 vanish.
Yeah, you can see him going for that up air kill, but it's going to be quite hard at this
It might
point.
be conditioning. You know, he doesn't seem to be committing too hard to it, so perhaps it's trying to set him up for an air dodge into an up B. That could
Oh,
always
maybe.
be his option.
He's still got 2 stocks, so he can play around a little, but
Yeah.
that percentage lead is getting bigger and bigger. And of course Sonic has full ridge, which isn't something to laugh about.
Very nice. Up smash to close out that kill.
Dash up smash to guard the edge. He's still in it. Like, if he just plays solid, he'll probably
68% of extra credit on Sonic now. BP looking very solid.
that tricky spring edge guard. Obviously, is if you're recovering low, you always have to think about it when Sonic's around.
Yeah.
It won't usually kill you, but I mean, if you're not playing smart, suddenly you don't have a double jump anymore.
No, he's been getting punished a lot for that. BP's been very smart about how Snook recovers. He's been going
Yeah.
mid-stage a lot,
Yeah.
and he's been just punishing with a grab, a couple of pummels and a throw.
Throwing out some rope,
Yeah.
letting Snook hang himself with it,
Exactly.
essentially.
Oh,
There's a forward smack.
beautiful. I always find the actual reel back almost kind of moves him back a little bit.
It does.
It looked like that fair would have connected if he hadn't.
You see that with a few characters. That Falcon's one of the best examples.
Oh, yes.
Smash. He takes a big lunge back. If you're clever, if you know you're spacing well enough, you can absolutely
Oh, yeah.
attacks with it. It's one of the things that makes Smash so interesting. Is so many little changes happen.
Yeah, the micromanagement in the game is
Just
ridiculous.
It's such a fluid game, and it makes it very hard to keep up, which is why people who play it well are, people to be respected.
No. Smashville, being known as Sheikville, do you think it's giving him any advantage at the moment?
I think he's definitely having a better time with Sheik, but I think the experience gap is quite big here. Sonic, like Persil is a Sonic main, and he must have fought people like Spoon and maybe even Mint Sheik every so often. Like, there's good Sheiks in Ireland already, so it's definitely helped him. But Persil's fought and beaten better Sheiks, I imagine.
There we go, stock for stock now.
But yeah,
This is getting a lot closer now.
the big thing with Sheik is always you just have to play really solid. If you play well, it's hard to open up Sheik.
And he's moving, his spacing is good, his movement is good, he's staying on top of the pressure. He's taking back that extra credit quite fast.
He's evening this up. He's starting to slow it down a bit. He's not trying to throw out as many moves all the
Exactly.
I say
Just
as
that
he throws
point
out a smash.
That point you made about him playing patient, Snook seems to be playing a little bit more patient now.
And it's really important against Sonic because Sonic punishes little things just because of the sheer speed of the character. It can react faster than a lot of the rest of the cast. We're looking at back airs could kill off the edge at this point for Sheik. So
now that there, you see that he actually missed the magnet to the ledge and decided to throw out a fair just to get back, and that will be the
raw S-smash
finishing stop.
Runs into it, unfortunately. It's always a risk.
That deceptive range on that will close out the stock for BP. Now moving on in winners, top 8 I believe.